sunny in Philadelphia, recording this on a Monday afternoon. Beautiful April Monday afternoon. Got a jam-packed episode for you guys today. Should be a new raid boss spawning within the next like 15 minutes or so. No word as to what the raid boss is going to be. I haven't heard anything from Niantic or Pokemon Go. Nothing has been posted, so I guess we're gonna find out in like 15 minutes what the new raid boss is. It's supposed to be today, but you know, no notifications in game as far as I'm concerned. I can load up the game right now just to see if I'm incorrect, see if there's any notifications, and there hasn't been. Alright, if there's anything, can I post up in this gym? And I can. What are we gonna post up? My shiny Scizor. Oh wait, it's fainted. Alright, I'm gonna revive my shiny Scizor and post it up. That is how you show off, ladies and gentlemen. A shiny Scizor right in the middle of Center City. That's how you do it. Right there. Team Mystic for the win. Seems to be a Diglett nest, which works in our favor because the shiny Diglett has just been unlocked in Pokemon Go, as our boy Calvin just tweeted. You can see up top of my screen. So I'm going to shiny check this Diglett. That one's not it. And this one. Now, I'm not expecting to get a shiny. I'm just, you know, since there's 3 in front of me, which is pretty rare. No shiny Diglett. So I'm assuming that Groudon is the next raid boss, but nothing's been officially announced. And I'm gonna look for some level 5 raids, but I haven't really seen any around. But I'm gonna look throughout the Rittenhouse and Washington Square Park zones, and I'm gonna look and see what I can find. Should be able to find a level 5 within the end of the day, but you never know, because again, we have that 7 p.m. cutoff. Really, raids around here start cutting off around 6, but it just turned 4, so we should be able to find something. We'll find out what the level 5 raid is sooner or later. But shiny Diglett, look out for them. They're out there somewhere. Just to verify and confirm what I previously stated, shiny Groudon is available. So Groudon is back until May 2nd at 1 p.m. Pacific. That's 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for all you East Coasters out there looking out for you. And shiny Diglett available, and ground types, all ground types will give double Stardust. So Numel, Diglett, Sandshrew, and other ground types are going to give double Stardust. So put your star pieces on, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hook up my Pokeball Plus, and I'm going to set this thing up and get cracking. So 4 days ago, 2 critical things happened. One, the eggs were shaken up. So out of 2 kilometer eggs, Turtwig, Chimchar, Piplup, and Bonsly are going to be in those eggs. 5 kilometer eggs got a huge boost. They got Cubone, Combi, Weasel, Lamiao, that's a big deal, Bonzor, Skorupi, and Krogunk. And 10 kilometer eggs, this is big, Cranidos and Shieldon are now hatching out of 10 kilometer eggs. Riolu, as we all can expect. Absol, Mawile, and Shinx now join the 10 kilometer egg family. So you can check that out at the Couple of Gaming on Twitter. Couple of Gaming also released a updated shiny list. This is going to be the latest shiny list, excluding shiny Diglett, which was literally just released today as I'm recording this live. And I want to ask you, what are your top 3 shiny Pokemon that you don't have? Not what you have, what you don't have. Now, for the longest time, these Pokemon have always been in my top 3 for shinies. Number 1 is Growlithe. Shiny Growlithe released in very haphazardly in like a random, spin a Pokestop for a quest event. It's got Growlithe. That's how shiny Growlithe was released. Shiny Caterpie, my number 2. Caterpie released in the previous bug event. It's pretty much split 50-50 on shiny Caterpie. Some people have it, some people don't. Given that my top 2 out of 3 are yellow, yes, I am a big sucker for the goldish color shiny Pokemon. I'm a golden boy. I like the gold stuff. So, yeah, shiny Caterpie and Growlithe are gonna be my top number 1 and 2. Now, number 3, I had the hardest time, being definitive about, because there's a lot of shinies that I don't have that could be easily slotted into my number 3. Geodude, Magnemite, just to name a couple. Azurill, which has shiny Azumarill, which is one of my favorite shiny Pokemon of all time. There's a lot. Zigzagoon, Tailo, but I have to, now by a very short margin, right? A very short margin. It's cutthroat between Azurill and Magnemite, but I'm gonna put shiny Magnemite in that number 3 spot. I worked really hard to get shiny Magnemite. I think the reason being that these are my top 3 shinies that I want in Pokemon Go, because I've worked hard to get all 3 of those, and I haven't been successful. I haven't really worked hard towards shiny Azurill. I could possibly hatch that at some point later on. We've got a bunch of 7-kilometer eggs. Hopefully later on in the video that I'll be hatching, so you'll never know. But let me know your top 3 shinies, and also let me know what are your favorite shinies that you have in Pokemon Go, because that's kind of what the game has trended towards over the past year. So let me know what your top 3 shinies that you're looking for, and what the top 3 shinies that you currently have. Yeah, hoping to get those shinies. Also, I will trade for those as well. I think I'm willing to work a deal. I'm willing to strike a deal for those 3, especially Azurill and Growlithe. I think I'll strike a deal for Azurill and Growlithe. Definitely those 2. And Groudon is officially back for a little while, until the 2nd of May. And I didn't set up my lineup, but the game did a pretty good job selecting for me. Kyogre and my 3 Gyarados, and then Vaporeon and my Gyarados is now in because my Kyogre just got blasted because I was not paying attention. Forgot Gyarados has lower HP than Kyogre, and Kyogre seemingly got blasted a lot faster, so that's kind of weird. There's plenty of opportunities throughout the course of this short event. It's a short event. It's like a little mini event, little mini ground type Earth Day thing. Last year we got shiny Wailmer as the reward, and this time we're getting shiny Groudon and shiny Diglett. Non-shiny on the Groudon. It's all good. 2273 is going to be our CP. And let's see if we can catch it. I can land consistent great throws on Groudon, so I don't have to worry about that too much. What I have to worry about is catching this thing. So, let's see how this ends up. Alright, next throw in. It's going to be a great, but am I going to be able to catch it? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Alright, so this is Groudon number 2 of 2 today, and I'm looking to get a lot of redemption here because this is a Mystic Gym, so we should get extra balls, which means I shouldn't be able to, this one is not gonna run away from me like the last one did. I don't know what that was about. Now, as a result of this Groudon appearance being so brief, we can still speculate on what the next raid boss is gonna be. A lot of people have said Regigigas, which I would be totally okay with that. That'll be the first ever normal type legendary raid boss in the history of Pokemon Go, and Regigigas is a giant, man. Regigigas is nothing but awesome. 2,315, so this is significantly better, and we got significantly better rewards because we got 9 rare candies out of that one. And do I have extra balls? Alright, we got 11. Last raid we had 8. Not bad. 15. So I need to catch this, I think, because this is significantly better than the last one. Alright, got him. Much better result than the last one. Plus we got really good rewards. Not too great. But at least we caught it this time. sun's coming down. Last part of the video coming up. I want to bring up a article that was pressed out by Pokemon Go Hub either today or yesterday, and talks about what chances do you have at catching a shiny Pokemon, and talking about all the different Pokemon Go events that have taken place throughout the course of this year and last year, and a really deep evaluation of myself as a Pokemon trainer and what my goals are coming back into the game that's coming up. Hold up, hold the flip phone. We've got 7K eggs hatching. This could be good. This could be really bad. Bonsly? I have Bonsly, so that's okay. Elekid? Not bad. Check IVs real quick. It's bad. Alright, that wasn't a... Munchlax? Pretty good. 3 for 3 so far. Good hatches. I like this. Togepi would have been a really valuable shiny, but not bad. Happiny, these are good hatches. None of them are useful because I've already had them in the decks, but all good hatches. Cause why not? I really need a shiny Wynot. Like at this point I need one, but not today. Smoochum? I don't like that too much. It's probably like the worst hatch of the bunch. I'm beating up on this poor little Swinub right here because the raid bosses have swapped again because of the Earth Day rewards. So check your Twitter, check your Instagram, check wherever you get your Pokemon Go news, because I have not been able to find a graphic that tells us what the raid bosses are. I've seen Machamp, so I know Machamp's out there. I know Swinub's out there. I think Cubone is a new raid boss as well for this event, this mini event. And yeah, anything good? Golden Raz, whatever. Could be shiny. It's not shiny. Alright, well, raid bosses have swapped, so check around. So yesterday, Pokemon Go Hub released one of the most impactful articles I think they've ever released, low-key. And I'm hoping that I have enough battery life in this battery to finish this conversation, but you know, that's to be seen. They talked about the plethora of shinies being released in Pokemon Go. It seems every single week, oh, what's the new shiny Pokemon? Oh, who got it? Who didn't get it? You know, that's kind of how they're working your money, because let me tell you, the main reason that I am so engaged in the Pokemon Go events like Safari Zones and Go Fest is because of shinies. I, for one, mostly go there because I know I have increased shiny rates. People are crazy over the shiny possibilities in Pokemon Go, and at this point, it's starting to create a culture of what type of trainer an individual is. I'm not going to go over the whole article. I'm going to go over the key points, the highlights of what was said in this article. So, as we know, shiny Pokemon have different rates, but the exact rates of shiny Pokemon are still unknown. But according to the studies mentioned in the article, about 1 in 450 Pokemon regular odds, which is completely different in main series, and 1 in 19 when it comes to legendary rates. So to put that in perspective, that is an incredible grind, and luck is way too much involved when it comes to shiny Pokemon and Pokemon in general, as we know. But the fact of the matter is, the main goal of every single event in Pokemon Go is to obtain a shiny. You're not really playing to earn something, you're playing to get lucky, almost as if it's a casino or an ongoing lottery. And with the format of these events being released from week to week, the factor of a lottery system is almost completely ongoing. It's much like almost everything from the EX raids to Go Fest tickets now. This game is way too lottery based, way too based on luck, and less on, skill, strategy, and calculation. That has set the foundation of the culture of Pokemon Go and the trainers that play it. And I wanted to sit and evaluate myself moving back into the game. I'm a trainer that has stopped playing and is coming back into Pokemon Go. And what kind of trainer do I want to be? Because I want to establish an identity for myself for what I do in Pokemon. Shiny Pokemon often have a negative effect on my overview of the game. they impact my view of the game negatively because I often set myself up for disappointments. Lower your expectations and expect the worst. Always. That way you'll never be disappointed. There are many trainers that stated that the bug out event and the Equinox events are terrible. But the most common answer that you're going to get from a lot of trainers is because I didn't get the shiny. Setting yourself up for disappointment. It's something that I've struggled with, and it's something that I'm going to work to get over to make myself a better Pokemon trainer. To have a 99% chance of getting a shiny Pokemon, it takes 2,000 encounters. For some people, that's nothing. I know some people that I have high respect for, that I admire, that's nothing. They'll get the shiny regardless. What type of trainer do you define yourself as? It's all about where the game is trending. And at this point, I feel like the game is moving in a different direction. There's a lot of different types of ways you can play the game. So let me know in the comments, how do you play this game? In fact, there's two general questions, and I'll wrap this thing up. What are your top 3 shinies that you don't have that you want in Pokemon Go? And what are you willing to do, and how far are you willing to go to get those shinies? Either what are you willing to trade, or how long are you willing to play? Because I swear to goodness, if there is an event where Growlithe is spawning all over the place, I'm going to put my life on hold, and I'm going to do absolutely whatever it takes to get a shiny Growlithe, because that is my #1 most desired shiny Pokemon, and it has eluded me for the past, I guess, almost year now. I think it came out a year ago. But that being said, don't forget to answer those questions. What are your top 3 shinies that you don't have? Of course, myself, it's Growlithe, Caterpie, and Magnemite by a very close margin. Could have been Azurill, but it's going to be Magnemite by a very close margin. And what type of trainer do you want to be moving forward? Summer's going to be the biggest time of the year for Pokemon Go. So what type of trainer do you aspire to be? And let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I'll be back at it hopefully tomorrow for some Groudon raids. I want to be able to see if I can get lucky and get a shiny Groudon. And we'll take it from there. DX1 signing out.